Howdy folks, welcome to episode 23 of Yooka Laylee, the final episode that I don't know that anybody was awaiting it, but I screwed up and completely ruined the footage of my first playthrough of Final Beating. So my apologies for this being late and it being a little disjointed, but that's the way it is. We're gonna cut straight to it. And here we are, folks. This is Final Beating. And this is my... It's actually a mildly long cutscene. We followed him into his personal pulverization chamber, which sounds dirty to me. That may be the importance. Yooka says it was labeled stationary cupboard. Capital B ignores him and calls them a cruddy duo, which is probably my favorite insult in the game. He's going to use the pages to help his organization rewrite the universe. Or allow them to do that. You know what I mean. You probably read it. And I appreciate that business jargon joke. But as you're going to see, he doesn't really use this prodigious size he suddenly gets until later in the battle. I think it would have been cooler to have that happen at a point you'll see in a moment. That tonic was not on Bendy's list. I'm actually using a tonic that extends my power bar meter, because that will help a lot later in the fight. I think there's one you get for doing Rextro Arcade stuff that I didn't want to bother getting. So this one is a nice side bonus that will make this easier for me. He is invulnerable until the bees go away. Yeah. And he falls over and we beat him up. We repeat this a few times. I guess this fight goes on a little while. I didn't let my power meter rejuvenate. Oh boy. I just need to stay away from him. I'm not sure if I can. I can't. Oh, damn. And he... Maybe I don't know what athlete does. Yet my bar will continue to charge. What? Wow, I am botching this royally. Anyway, I guess I can kind of use this as a... It's been a week or so since I finished recording everything but this. And I think Yooka Laylee has taught me a lot about what people will say. Well, namely, I think the gaming media smelled the blood of another Kickstarter project in the water and started swarming it like sharks. And I think that's a little bit ridiculous and disgusting and pathetic. Well... It's ridiculous and pathetic. Maybe... Oh, come on. Evidently, you need to use Sonar Shield. Anyway, the game is far from perfect. The upcoming green and purple patch, the reason for that existing the fact that that is going to exist and it's being clamored for is proof that there are flaws. And the game isn't Banjo Kazooie. The game's not even Banjo Tooie. I would argue that those are two that they're adjacent, but they're different enough that I think some people were expecting something different. Oh, did I skip through the joke? He says send up the ammo crates, or send up some minions and don't mix in the ammo crates. And of course, Dr. Quack did. And how did that hit that guy instead of capital B? Anyway, this is a little bit... I feel like it's probably the hardest part of the fight. Because he's slightly difficult to hit and you have a lot of stuff to be avoiding. And you can't just kind of sonar shield your way through it. I think I'm hitting him, right? He also has a lot of hits to go through here. And of course you run out of ammo every now and then. People apparently really like the Final Beating music. That's what the song is called. And I love the name, 100%. My favorite thing in the whole world. I guess it's a nice medley of previous themes or whatever. I just don't quite see it as being what everybody makes it out to be, I guess. I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. One thing I do wish happened is that you got any at all butterflies over the course of this. Like, you have whatever butterflies you come in with, and that's it. It is a bit... Oh, my projectiles are homing in on the enemies. That was interesting. But so, you need to bring your A game the whole time instead of being able to... Like, if these minions rarely spawned a butterfly when you got them, it would be nice. Because you could trade... Like, you could focus on dodging and hitting something that isn't capital B, which is mildly difficult. Here we go, phase 3. He tells Dr. Quack to help him, as usual. Take it to the boardroom. Or boardroom struggle to the next level. Activate the wall and roof lasers. And he doesn't know what the buttons do, and this happens. I hope you like, really dumb bird puns and toxic juice, is what I'm going to call it. And Quack makes a pathetic excuse. Alright, and here, he starts butt-slamming us. And the old boss shockwave thing. And this is what the first time where his size really... He makes use of it. And he gets his cane stuck. And we beat the snot out of him some more. I'm not sure that you actually need to hit him more than once. But I don't want to find out at this late juncture. So yeah, I really like Banjo. Wow. Talk about the Freudian slip. I really like Yooka Laylee for what it is. It's a good entry, not a great entry, in a genre that is all... It was all but dead. We're getting some other good stuff. We're getting the new Mario, which, now that it's after E3 when I'm recording this, I can say looks crazy. The people they have at Nintendo, after Iwata's passing, are really doing some stuff. It's gonna increase our shareholding in pain. I feel like his earlier business jargon stuff was funnier. I'm not exactly sure why. Anyway, we need to... Wow, I'm trying to double jump with the roll. We need to let the bees happen. Knocking him down and not getting hit by the bees is slightly difficult. Because I don't quite understand... Like, why did it take them so long to go away? I'm gonna get hit by the shockwave. Oh. God, I need my juice back. Got hit by the shockwave again. Okay. I don't know if that's expected bee behavior or what. Behavior. E. Really, you could just completely avoid this. Like, letting the bees go away is the most important part. Because they will sting you in the middle of the cutscene, which sucks. I know from experience, because I know that it happened to me. Oh, son of a... I had my power meter back. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay. I don't know. That wasn't the third time I beat on him, but it was the fourth time that I knocked him down, I think. Maybe he does have some sort of health bar instead of just 3 hits and he's out. Did he just butt slam nothing? I have. This causes some pretty intense hexagon shockwaves, and you can just completely ignore them with the sonar shield. I feel like these middle stages are a little bit samey for the boss fight. Like, I actually do appreciate, like, when you're rolling to get away. That, wow, I'm gonna have to do this again. I am bad at video games. Wow. Wow. Also, I forgot to do this at the start. I don't think this is in the end of episode 22. I accept your terms of mutual surrender. Carry on. I can't feel my legs. Oh wait, I forgot I removed them years ago. And duck down, duck down. Fetch my pillow full of duck down. Good stuff. Anyway, skipping. I did this joke last time. I wanted to include it again. According to all known laws of aviation, bees should not be able to fly. Oh, his many hexagons phase didn't last long that time. I legitimately don't know what makes phases trigger anymore. But this last one is a real... I kind of decided that I hate the bees. Like, this is just all the previous 3 phases together. And... like, the bees have to go away before I can start wailing on them, and they take their sweet time. I don't know if there's a way, like... even if you just stop and let the bees try to sting you, then you're in a position where you can't hit... Ugh. Well, it didn't hurt me. Okay. I wish this was over. Oh, it is over in 1 pounding. Okay. I should be able to handle this last bit. You types never learn. You always end up taking yourselves down. And... okay, come on, capital B, do your thing. See, he's gonna launch a missile! Oh no! What should I do, given what Yooka just said? And that is the easy version. I think maybe you have to hit him with 3 of those? Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a while. I don't recall what I was saying. I wish the bees were a little bit more fun to deal with. I wish there were some butterflies at any point during this fight. Because it's super long, like, it was an hour of recording that I had trying to beat this fight the first time, which is funny, because I think somewhere earlier... oh, right. This is the phase we're in. Fun fact, he does this a few times. I'm not sure how many. He eventually launches 3. And I was just doing what I accidentally did there, and that might actually be the preferable thing. I'm gonna run out of... I want juice. I need juice. Okay, I need to blow these up. And I need to keep away from the next ones long enough to get my juice back up. Okay. And we'll lead this one into him. I think he does do contact damage. But yeah, I know that at this point that missile will eventually catch up to him. He starts flying faster, the missiles are slower or something in the next phase. So you can't just do this. You have to fly counterclockwise, or opposite of the direction that he is flying. Can't just do what I've been doing. And I spent forever dealing with that. I think I only had to do 1 retry, though. But there was like an intense amount of running around like an idiot. Not doing it correctly. Is this the triple time? Yeah. We'll just blow these. I think he might fire faster, too. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough. I'm glad that you can use the rat-a-tat-rap equivalent to get a little bit of extra, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I should have looked up what Athlete did, because I'm starting to worry that maybe... oh, you only have to hit him once as well. Are you kidding me? I'm taking damage in the ending cutscene. Oh. Good thing I have more than 1 health left. That would have sucked. Anyway. And here we have the ending that we've all been waiting for. I think it automatically advances and I can't... yeah. So this is also a long ending. I don't know how much I should talk over it and how much I should let you read. board is not going to be happy with his performance at all. Quacks is going to have to report him. I can still win. Don't grass me up. Grass me up? Wait, I thought Capital B was the boss around here. No, it turns out that a cutscene I didn't show you, where he's essentially talking to an XCOM-style Shadow Council board of directors, says some cryptic stuff about the one book and whatnot. And Quack just said that his whole job is to give the board of directors everything in an easy to digest, trivia-laced format, basically. We have no idea of the true purpose of the one book. When Vile gets their hands on it, they'll rule the world. I don't know what the heck he's trying to tell us. And he does this little thing where he spins around in a circle trying to get up. He also has a punched eye, I guess. Anyway, the ending of Banjo Kazooie I felt was a lot better. Quicker. Well, it wasn't particularly punchy, but it was more amusing. And we had this guy, who you might remember is the guy I butt slammed for a pagey early on. He comes in and says, "This the first aid room?" Like, what? Blasto, what the heck are you doing here? What is this nonsense? It's like, oh, I've got something else stuck in my throat. And then the greatest reveal in the game. The bird is working for the Shadow Council. That is what I believe is happening. That's the only reason I can think of to either it's a really hackneyed way to go over the fact, like Laylee just said, they were about to learn everything, and now that dumb little shenanigan screwed it over. I'm willing to believe that Blasto or the bird, like that's their ham-handed way of like, oh, here's some sort of secret agent thing. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. The story was never a huge selling point on either any kind of this game, I don't think. Anyway, I really loved Yooka Laylee. I loved this a little bit strong, I think. I liked Yooka Laylee. I love its promise. Anyway, as I was saying, Yooka Laylee didn't deliver on all its promises. It's not Banjo Kazooie. It didn't try to be Banjo Kazooie. It tried to be Banjo Tooie, as I've already said somewhere, even in this video. And I just prefer the other style better. And it's certainly, there was a hit job out on this game. And I think it's just because it looked like it could be a Kickstarter that went over poorly. And so they tried to make it a Kickstarter that went over poorly. And maybe some people just don't want to see the return to the 3D platformer, or maybe it's easy clickbait. I don't know. The game is not a AAA, knocked out of the park, excellent game. I'm not going to say that. And the green and purple patch will address a lot of the minor issues. The awkward camera, the awkward controls in places, some of the worst. They'll flatten out the worst of the worst, I think. It'll bring everything up a little bit. But the overall design of the game is a little lacking. You'd only need half the quills. So stuff is just scattered around nonsensically. I don't know. A lot of the levels don't have a little. Well, mostly it's Moody Maze Marsh that's difficult to navigate. Galleon Galaxy is great. Capital Casino. You take out the problems with Inept, and I think I can live with it. I wish they'd put a few more, like, instead of having mini games that popped out half a pagey, have more of those courses, like on the outsides, where you go to the dance floor and beat some stuff up, or you do some puzzle stuff throughout, and you get, actually, that might give you it all at the end too, but I like getting bits of pagey throughout. That worked well. And this is the credits. And here we have a loading screen. It was interesting to see my name in the credits as a backer. I can officially say I've been credited in a video game. It's hilarious. Anyway. But yeah, I think I'm more or less... I'm gonna do I'm going to stream the green and purple patch when that comes out. Hopefully by that point, I'll definitely put my Twitch in the description of this video for anybody who wants to actually see that. I'll hopefully actually get my Twitch set up, connected to my YouTube. And I want to do, after I've done that, a video that actually has some production value that talks about, in comparison to Banjo Kazooie, which was a bad comparison as we just went out, but anyway. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I'll look forward to that. If you want to see that, or if you want to be reminded to see that, if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, here's a subscription button. And I want to thank you for sticking through all of this with me. I want to thank you for watching in general. And I hope you enjoyed it. I did, mostly. Thank you for watching, and see ya.